Hello guys! So in today's video I thought that I would give you a bit of a tutorial on this look using the Louise Stack and palette, and this is the purple one. I have used this on my channel before. I used them both together, like the purple and the blue, but I thought we would have a go with this today just to make something a little bit funky. Before I properly get into the tutorial, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you could like, subscribe, it would really help me out. YouTube has actually been quite good to me of recent. Like, it has actually been pushing my videos out there, and really that is down to you guys liking, subscribing and commenting. So actually, yeah, a big thank you already, and if you could keep doing what you're doing, that would be great, so thank you. But I do believe that is enough waffle for now, and we shall get into the tutorial. Hello, so we are going to be having a play with the Louise Stack 'em Up palette. Just looks like this. I have had a little play with this before. I used like the blue one and the purple one together. Just thought I would do the purple one today though. So I'm really sorry as well if I sound a little bit dead. Copious amounts of alcohol were consumed yesterday, but I actually don't feel too bad. I actually feel alright today. Completely had this Sunday off, like considered it a write-off completely because I knew for a fact that I was going out yesterday, and I just don't do well being hungover. But honestly, I'm fine today, other than a bit of a sore throat because there was lots of singing going on. Honestly fine. First off, I'm going to be taking this dark shade here, Ambition. It's like a really dark, it's also like a navy blue purple. And as you can see, we're going for like a spotlight eye sort of situation. So this is going to go in that crease. Using one of my tiny little Louise blending brushes. This is the Louise 143 blending brush, and just tapping that straight in my crease. And then tiny circular motions to just blend it out slightly. And then the same on this side, right at the outer corner. Just tapping it on in my crease. And you are just like putting your shape down first, so just make sure that you've got a really nice shape that you want. I'm not going to take it right up. I'm going to leave like this middle bit sort of just not touching. Slightly around it, but not really touching at all. And then just making sure that we've got some good colour payoff. So that'll do really for like the first put down of colour. I'm just going to wipe my brush off on my makeup flannel, and then on that edge softly blend that out. So that upper edge here, and also this under edge here, just like so. And then if you just look straight ahead, and if you see any sort of like misgivings with this shape that you've gone for, you can just have a play and fix that. Yeah, I do feel like this sort of comes off like navy more than purple, but it's all fine. So then for the next shade, I'm going in with this purple at the side of it. It's like the second darkest sort of shade. And that is going to go on that sort of blended edge. I'm going to have 50% on the lid that has no colour and 50% on that blended edge. So my brush is actually going there, so then it can catch that darker colour and we get a really nice blend. And this is another tiny blending brush. This is the Louise 124. And these two shapes are now going to connect at the top here. And then with that colour I'm also going to go in this middle part of the lid as well. Just placing it next to that darker colour and making sure that we've got some nice blended edges. Again, just wiped my brush on my flannel and going around and making sure that that's all ready for the next colour we're going in with. Next up, I'm going in with this sort of like pinky purple here, the shade Driven. And this is on my ME11 brush. Just another small blending brush. Anything like this, like that's a little bit more intricate with the colour placement, I do tend to use like a smaller brush, just so that I can get a really, really good placement of my colours. And it's going just here. And then right up to that brow bone as well. And then again on this inner bit. We will go over this middle bit with some shimmer, so it's not, you don't have to be too precious about this bit. Just make sure that you got some blend down. And then cleaning my brush off, and you know the drill, going back in and blending those edges. And then last but not least, I'm going to go in with the big fluffy brush. This is the Buff and Blend and Emma Fleming collaboration, the 06 brush. And I'm going to go in with just a mixture of these two more pastel-y shades. And that is going right here. And then also just here to really blend out that last shade. So there we have that initial first put down of the colour. I'm just going to go back through the shadows now and just re-intensify everything again. So taking that first shade and making sure that that is nice and strong. And also making sure that my shapes are looking like they are matching too. Then that second darkest shade, going in and making sure that that's back in. And then we've got that pinky tone. And then finally those pastels at the outer edge again. And also not to forget this inner part of your lid too, because yes, we're going to put some shimmer on, but we still want to make sure that we've got that depth there. And now it is just time to add the shimmer. So I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to use the Buff and Blend and Emma Fleming collaboration, the number 5, which is just like a really tiny flat brush, and it's this is really good for cut creases, but it's also, I find it really, really good for laying down shimmers. Like, I wouldn't normally use something like this for my shimmers, but it's quite good. Like, impressed. So I'm going in with Icon, and that is going on the centre of that lid. And then I'm also going to take this shade here, Bankroll, which is a lighter shimmer. And that is going really concentrated down that centre to just give a nice highlight. And then just making sure that you tidy up with that darker shimmer. So now that the eye look is done, I'm just gonna clean up, do the rest of my face, and I'll be back with the finished look. So I thought I would just come back to do the lower lash line. And it's gonna be a pretty simple one. I'm gonna take this shade here, like the second darkest purple that we used. I'm gonna run that right on that lower lash line and really connect it as well at that corner, like so. Then I'm gonna take this shade here, and that's gonna blending out that colour that we just bobbed down. And then on the inner corner, I'm just going to take that lightest shimmer shade and bob that right there. So this is the finished makeup look, and honestly, I'm really digging this. This lip, a dark lip with a dark eye, is just something else. I really do enjoy it. And as you can see, my highlight, my inner corner highlight, do be a little bit more popping than it was. I have just used the new Made by Mitchell Blush Lights. So that is what I've got on my skin at the moment for my highlight, my inner corner. I've got a bit up here, and I've also topped it on my lipstick as well. Amazing. Really good. There should be a video either coming out soon or it's already been and gone. So do check that out. But yes, really enjoyed creating this look. I knew that the palette was good anyway. We all know that the P. Louise palettes are something else. But yes, that is it guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!